Happy Memorial Day. Salute to the service, all the soldiers that are still among us, that are still battling. We salute you. Last night, the Miami Heat lost to the Boston Celtics in Game 7, as I predicted on the show. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Isolated moment that we will be talking about are the semifinals, Eastern Conference Finals, as well as our finals prediction. Me and my boy, Dang Father. Shout out to him, Dang Father, on all social media platforms. You can find the show on Master Bruce CB at Spotify. And you can also find me on Master Bruce CB, Twitter, and YouTube. But what I want to talk about really quick, because we're going to give the full in-depth analysis of the series in the whole, but I have to go to the Jimmy Butler shot. It's my man Blair. Shout out to my man Blair. Yeah, he wanted to break down on it. So here we are, here at Master Bruce Productions. When you give a suggestion, when there's something you want to hear, we gonna make it happen. So here we are. So the Jimmy Butler shot, he took a shot, a three-pointer, about 18 seconds left on the shot clock. They were down 1. They were down 2, I apologize. They were down 2, coming down. And I want to start by saying I don't want to be a results-based thinker. I don't live my life with just looking at the results and then making a decision. I believe you got to look at the formula. I believe you have to look at how you got there. I believe you have to look at the decisions you made. I think you have to look at everything in its totality. You can't just look at the result and make a decision. You have to understand how you got there, the formula, the process. I think that's a big part of the answer of why people do things or what they do. That being said, Jimmy, I'm gonna start with the reasons why I understand it. So I understand that it's a hard-fought battle. You guys are fighting back and forth. You're on a home court. You're in a fast break situation. It is a quote-unquote open shot. So I do understand from those moments. Like I said, it's a back-and-forth game. He hit a shot similar to that. We talked about it on the podcast. The famous Jimmy Butler bounce shot, where Jimmy Butler hit the shot to send them to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bucks. That was the same shot. Jimmy Butler hit a shot that's very similar to that. So he has a history of it. He has it takes confidence to take that shot too. He was rolling. Jimmy Butler was a big reason why they were even in the game, in the series, not let alone the game. So I understand he wanted it to be in his hands. He wanted to go home knowing that the last shot was in his hands. And anybody who's been the best player on the team, anyone who's been a focal point on the team, they know that feeling, And in a game that you lost, a tough game, when you know you didn't take the last shot, it hurts. It festers way more than, if you didn't give it your all and you didn't really care. I understand Jimmy Butler in that moment. He wanted to be the reason for the season. We all been there. He was rolling. Like I said, he was rolling. Had a better Game 6 than LeBron James did against the Celtics, faced elimination. Better subjective, but split hairs. Like I said, Jimmy Butler just wanted to. He was really by himself out there, and a lot of times, no Tyler Hero the last 3 games. So Jimmy Butler probably in that moment he felt like it was the best chance to seize momentum. They're at home. You hit that shot, you go up 1 under 20 seconds. Miami are known for defense. I can understand it. I understand that. That being said, Jimmy, my boy. Whoa, one more point. If he beats out Horford on that play, Jaylen Brown is still in position to help. And then we're just going to kick out to Kyle Lowry, who's had a bad game. Not saying that Kyle Lowry isn't a champion, isn't, a player that can make a play. But it wasn't like Kyle Lowry was having a phenomenal game. Kyle Lowry was struggling in his own right. So, again, you come down, you're looking to your left, looking to your right. You're seeing undrafted guys. You're seeing Kyle Lowry who's playing bad. You're seeing PJ Tucker, who, again, can shoot open shots, things like that, off the board, not really creating their own shots. So, and then again, you got So here's where we start to get to the bad, Jimmy. So for starters, even though, like I said, Jaylen Brown was there to help, Al Horford was the primary defender in a back pedal. You had Jimmy Butler in the back. Al Horford in a back pedal. So that's tough. You would like to believe that Jimmy Butler has a skill set to take Al Horford off the cup. To the cup. Now again, Jaylen Brown was still back, so it wouldn't have been as easy as people are making it seem like, oh, get past Horford, you get to the basket. To me, the reason why it's so bad and why, even after looking at the formula, I believe it was a bad shot was because the shot clock was off and they had a timeout. That's what makes it tough. Because either way, he either could have just, when he came down and he saw Al Horford in front of him, he could have attacked him. Even though Al Horford is no slouch. But he could have just waited, set up a play, burn some more clock. Because again, if he hits that shot, with about 17 seconds left, the Celtics still have the ball. So the game isn't over. 17 seconds is an eternity. Celtics still have the timeouts. So it wasn't really just like you hit that shot, the game's over. So that's the reason why I think that the attempt was bad. Because again, when you take that shot, even if he makes it, the game isn't over. There's still a lot to happen. You still had a timeout, so you could have, called a timeout, drew up a play, drew up a last shot. Really, you really could have ended that game with the last shot. You could have. They said you could either just dribbled it out to reset. Because like I said, once he missed the shot, there was still 17 seconds left. So if he was to dribble out, reset, maybe take a shot about 9 seconds. So in the event that they miss, they can still have a chance at a rebound, go back up. Like I said, what makes it so tough about that shot is that it not necessarily wouldn't have won the game, but it definitely lost the game. And that's what makes it tough. A lot of people are going to remember that moment. It's going to overshadow a lot of, the greatness that Jimmy Butler displayed. So we're going to go into in a full detail on the show. But I had to, like I said, my man Blair, you say you want to know, you want to see the thoughts, I got you. We got you. Like I said, at Master Bruce Productions. I'm not sure if I had to trademark that, but we're here for the people. All right? So don't hoe us like you don't know us. Share it, like, subscribe, send it to a buddy. We're here for you. If you see something you like, something you want us to talk about, something we missed, something we got right, holla at us. Talk to us. We'll work with you. We love you. I appreciate you. And for future reference, this isn't to anybody that we already have things working with. Those are in stone. But for future reference, if you want to come on the show, you want to be a part of the show, anything like that, before you do, I'm going to need you to listen to what we already put out so you can understand where we're at, what we're doing, and then you can, help accordingly. Don't just come trying to, hey, let me get on your show, and you ain't 5-starred me. You ain't liked it. You ain't subscribed. Don't hold me like you don't know me. I said it. That's the first time you heard it from Charles Bruce. We're here for you. I appreciate you. You have a happy Memorial Day. Be safe. Who got the barbecue, man? Who got that barbecue? I got a plate. I appreciate you.